back to our special presentations, all sports today. So, Dave, give us your take on how many games are today? 2 or 3?
Just 2, and then I think we got
Monday
one
night,
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah,
We got
the
Monday
first
night.
ever Monday night ESPN first ever Monday night playoff game. So it's kind of cool that family gets to do something that you don't get to say they do a lot of firsts, but still, it's got to be a great moment for ESPN to finally have a home, a playoff game on a Monday night.
So give us your take on the 1 o'clock game. Like we talked a little bit about Eagles and Tampa, but give us a little bit more in depth, if you will.
I think, Brady's figured out a way to have that offense going with all those injuries. I think they got some of their running back, so they'll have a little better running game today, which helps in the short passing game. I think it's going to be a blowout. I just think that the reality is going to set in. It's a home game. Everybody in Tampa is going to be going crazy. And Tom Brady, I think, will throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns. Watch for a big game from Gronk today, too.
Gronk. I mean, come on. Gronk is all about playoffs. How about you, Casey? What do you think about the first game? Give us your fan opinion.
Yeah, so I just hope that these are entertaining playoffs, and I hope that it gives fans something to cheer about.
It'd be great. And how about, so let's move to this 49ers and the Cowboys. Dave?
I just, I think that, we want to see good games. I don't want to see another blowout like last night. Like, I hate making predictions because any team that gets to this point is supposed to be good and should be able to win it all. With the exception, again, I'll say Pittsburgh. I don't think Pittsburgh has a chance.
So give us your take on Dak.
He's finally got his weapons back. And I think, they've got those tools that he now has that confidence to drive them downfield in a 2-minute drive and not worry that the receivers are going to make the wrong way or they're too young or they've been out for COVID. They've got their full arsenal. And I think that the Cowboys, if they can come away, I think the Cowboys are going to beat the 49ers. I really do.
They probably should, right? They probably should. But the 49ers have actually come on late in the season. They have come on. Jimmy's throwing the ball well, so I think it could be a good game. Moving to the last game, like you said, Pittsburgh and KC. I mean, wouldn't it be a miracle story if Big Ben pulled it out? Like, that would just be, and he can. Like, don't get me wrong. He's like,
it's not about Big Ben,
right? Yeah.
It's about JJ. It's about Watt. It's about that JT Watt and that defense. Because if they could get to Mahomes and mess him up, I mean, they've got an adequate enough team to play good defense and do what they need to do and kick a couple of field goals and keep it a close game. And we've seen that magic. So yes, it would be good to see that one more week. But the reality, I think, is going to set in. He's old. He's not mobile. They're going to figure that out and shut him down.
This is great. You know what? Because right now what we're doing is we're bridging the gap between USA and Canada. We have our Canadian reporter, Casey McKay, talking football, talking hockey, Dave talking football. But we can interact, and it's good because Casey his love is obviously hockey. We didn't really talk any basketball. Quick, Casey, what's going on with our Raptors?
So our Raptors finally beat the Bucks last night, which was a big surprise. They needed that badly. And I think if they keep climbing and getting over 500, hopefully we can make the postseason. But we'll have to see come postseason time what the final call is.
Who's our top guy now? Van Cleef? Is it Freddie? Is Freddie our top guy?
Definitely Freddie. Yes.
Freddie. He's really coming to his own. Like, because I remember when Freddie. I mean, he wasn't even on the court. It was like Lowry and I don't know who's this Freddie guy. Like, I remember, like, he's really coming to his own. Dave, you have any thoughts about the NBA down in the USA? Who's hot right now? What do you think?
I'm enjoying my Phoenix Suns having a great run this year. I love watching Devin Booker. I've met a couple times. We've interviewed him and had him on the channel. I like watching LeBron and the Lakers get beat up, and lose because of them being that supposed dynasty. And you can't beat the Golden State Warriors and watching Curry, what he's doing and how magic that he's been. And just so it's made for fun. Boston hasn't been as good as they have. Milwaukee
Is
hasn't.
LeBron done? Is LeBron
Yeah.
finally done?
No, I think it's just the injuries around him. They don't have, he doesn't have the big three. They've been banged up or COVID or, but if he gets, he's having one of his best years ever as far as scoring at 37 years old. He's breaking all of Jordan's old man records. So that's been fun to watch. And I like the old man getting out there and doing things.
So let's take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk. We didn't talk Cardinals and Rams. Let's get our predictions on that when we come back. And then we want to talk set up the week of the Super Bowl, Dave, where you can tell us all about that and how Casey's going to be interacting with you. Again, you're watching the Today Show. I'm Jay Stoyan. We'll be right back.